Hi, my name is Jim Dodge, licensed home inspector with over 15 years dock building experience, and I help lakefront property owners and lake agents keep your loved ones safe and protect your waterfront property assets. So today we're going to talk about one of the three most dangerous dock hazards, hidden dock hazards that home inspectors don't know to look for. A lot of my dock building clients in the past have been grandparents who want to buy a sort of vacation fun resort, bring the grandkids out here and everybody have fun at grandma's house. And one of the dangers exists in sort of the worst possible way. So we're out here in the fun zone, grandma's house, the most fun zone. And the kids like to run and jump, and grandma can sit out here, kids get tired out. It's a win-win situation. We're gonna talk a little bit about how a tree erodes and how that becomes an underwater diving hazard. I'm going to teach you how that happens, how to find it, and what to do about it. Pilings have zones. You have a buried zone that you can't see that's literally in the lake bed. You have a submerged zone, and you have an atmospheric zone. Here's the water line, the median high water line. So sometimes the lake is low, sometimes the lake is high. Where the water line is, above this area is the splash zone. This is where you see piling wrap, where it gets water and air, oxygen and water, that mixture that allows wood destroying organisms, barnacles. This is the area that is most prone to deterioration. If you're in a boat, you're driving around the lake, just look at the structures, especially the old defunct docks that are sticking out of the water. You'll see sort of this bell-shaped pattern. Once you have a structure like this that has deteriorated enough that it's broken off, there might still be a little bit that's sticking out of the water, and that part will be in the splash zone, and it will keep deteriorating until it's just barely below the water, in the worst possible spot it could be. If it's sticking out of the water, then you can navigate around it in your boats. You could swim around it. When you're fishing, it might be a little bit of a nuisance, but you can avoid it. If it's all the way down near the bottom, it's not going to be a hazard. But the way that these things deteriorate and break off is just barely beneath the water. So this is not as much of a concern with your actual pilings. By the time that this process takes effect on your actual pilings, it's decades. This lake was dammed up decades ago. So it's the perfect scenario for there to be the trees that were in this river valley, the old docks that were here. We're on some third, fourth generation rebuilds on docks around here. A lot of homeowners, when they have a dock built, don't even know there's a defunct dock or defunct dock pilings just under the water. So where it actually is a concern is in the fun zone, where people are going to be jumping off. So one thing we haven't talked about with diving hazards is certainly spinal cord injuries when you're diving into shallow water. And that requires a depth sounding. Certainly, that's something that's very important. This is more of a hidden dock hazard that people wouldn't know about. When it comes to correcting this, luckily it's a very easy fix. The solution, best practice solution for dock builders far and wide, is to actually get a handsaw, like your grandpa's handsaw, and you dive down to the bottom, you get a breath, you dive down to the bottom, you start sawing it, and you'll have a groove there. Come up for air, go back down, and keep repeating that process. Nice clean edges, and it's flat along the bottom of the lake bed, river bed, whatever it may be. This is something you can handle yourself, or you can give me a call. I'm happy to help you with this as well. Once again, my name is Jim. If you would like to watch the next video, hazard number 2, the top 3 most dangerous hazards, it'll be right here somewhere. And if you are in North or South Carolina and you would like me to come inspect your dock, I'm happy to do so. Find the link in the description. Thanks a lot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about your shit.
It's okay, babe. I think this is fine. It's the same lighting. It's really good.
Can you zoom in at all?
No.